The concept was to portray women throughout America and the world who deal with similar situations. I wanted to use people who haven't acted professionally before and put them in various situations and scenarios day of and watch them pull the character out.
Hi, my name is Brianna Askew, and I'm playing a character named Andrea. She is a single woman who has 3 kids. She lives from shelter to shelter, and the only thing that she can call her own is her truck. Unfortunately, her truck breaks down every other day. The only thing that she can do is become a mechanic.
When I wrote it, I didn't want to think too much about the person playing the role. I wanted to have a vague idea in my head, so when they presented their character to me, it would be, well, in a way, their own interpretation. My goal was to make them dig in a special place, to pull the character they were going to play out.
Hi, my name is Vanessa Ramos. I'm going to be playing a girl named Labella who has lost both her parents. She lives with her grandmother, and one day she came across her mother's old recital videos and asked her grandmother if she could take up dancing. She uses dancing as an art and a way to communicate with her.
I wanted each scene in a semi-different place so that you could really understand what the character has been put through. And I wanted to try and emotionally capture my audience through the scene and the actor in it.
My name is Ashley Rice, and I'll be playing a librarian named Lily. She was kidnapped by a gang of men when she was little and then later sold into slave trade. She then decided that no one was going to own her and that she would become her own woman. She became a librarian and started to research other girls who had similar stories, thus beginning her career.
I didn't really have to direct them. Once they read the script and was able to have their own interpretation of the character they're playing, they knew exactly what I was looking for without me having to constantly say, this is what I want.
Hi, my name is Leanne Doucette. I'm playing a girl named Elisa. She's a girl who's been trying to get her career off the ground, and she's a struggling musician. She lived in abandoned and condemned buildings, and her only possessions are her guitar and her notebook. She ended up here because of her father, who repeatedly raped her and beat her. In the end, she ended up running away, so she figures that the only way of getting through life is to perfect the career that she believes is her natural calling.
Separate storyline for each actress. I really wanted them in charge of making sure they gave each character a fair shot at getting their story told, even though they're not here themselves to tell it.
Hi, my name's Rachel, and I'll be playing a farm girl named Daisy. As a child, she was left on the doorstep of a farm home with an elderly couple taking care of her. The elderly couple treated her really poorly, fed her the slop the pigs ate, and they made her stay in the barn with the other farm animals. Since they're aging, they're becoming really senile, and all she knows is to take care of them and the farm. She doesn't understand things outside of the farm, and her only true friends are the animals.
Myself, it was borderline amazing and a joy to work with these women who just want to do a great job, even though it wasn't at all what they were expecting to do. And seeing them turn into people I have never met before and watching them emotionally capture me was amazing.
So how did you get into character?
I thought about my cousin, and I watch a lot of movies, so I was kind of able to think about movies I've seen where I've seen struggling moms and stuff like that.
How did you like doing this character?
Honestly, I wasn't really sure at first because I was like, cowgirl? I don't know, I'm not very country-like, but I mean, it was a lot of fun, and it's fun being someone that you're not, role-playing.
Do you ever feel like your character?
All the time. I felt like my character just a few days ago. Everybody just has those sad points in their life, and you just don't know how to get through it, and just get sad, and you try to not think about it, and you try to find ways to cope with it.
Did you feel sympathy for your character?
Of course I did. She was this girl who was raped by the two people in the world who are supposed to love her the most, and they abused her and they didn't listen to her. Who does that to a child? And then while they grow up, in their mind.
Do you agree with what the director is trying to portray?
Yeah. I think she's trying to take situations of women with hard lives and show that to the camera, and yes.
This was my vision coming to life before my eyes. I couldn't be happy.